forgot just how sensitive that thing was. Okay, episode 20 again. This is part B of today's festivities.
More E3 coverage this time, yeah, concerning EA.
EA just wrapped up their conference, and it was better than we were all expecting. They had some brand new things for Battlefield 4, but the biggest news, brand new Plants vs. Zombies. They announced at the very end of their conference a new Mirror's Edge, returning to that series.
Had a quick blurb about Star Wars Battlefront.
Yes. Star Wars Battlefront. They had a CG trailer for Dragon Age, and then the rest was sports.
And those look cool. Quick highlights. The Plants vs. Zombies 2, the mobile app, is going to be available July 18th. And then around that same time frame, they are unveiling a new Plants vs. Zombie games made for consoles called Garden Warfare. It's the same basic idea, but it's actually a third-person multiplayer game.
Which
looked awesome. It did.
It was cute and cuddly, but it was
violent and explosive.
Yeah, it was just awesome. It was amazing to see them taking this puzzle tower defense.
Tower defense, yeah.
Tower defense setup and bringing that into more actiony, over the shoulder, third person, blah blah blah.
So yeah, it looks fun. Check it out.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
The new Battlefield 4 stuff, I was actually surprised. Didn't think they were going to show anything new. It's just like, God, we've seen it.
Especially since the Xbox or the Microsoft conference just ended, and they showed things for Battlefield 4 there. In fact, the same guy
was talking.
Yeah, so
they showed 64-player multiplayer in action. Looked good. It ran smoothly.
Commander mode.
Yeah, the cool thing they had was commander mode. Basically, it followed one guy was feeding intel to his squad of 5 using a tablet. He could see the entire map as it played out, call out threats before they showed up, call in artillery strikes, tell them which way to head. So kind of neat.
Yeah. It was interesting because, it started off a little rough. The guy was like, oh, go to point B. No, duh.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
But then he started the airstrikes and actually started to supply resources.
Although, why did they go to the top of the skyscraper? They didn't capture the point, and everything they did, they could have done on the ground. Anyway.
Yeah. They were trying to escape a helicopter going up a building, but helicopters, then the building ended up collapsed. There was parachute.
It was crazy. To touch on the sports thing, for those of you that want to be in the know, EA this year...
They're coming.
EA this year is focused on maximum ball handling.
Yes.
That sounds strange, but everything about it, from dribbling in basketball, dribbling
football.
in soccer or football, as you call it,
or football.
and then football with the real time actually being able to the player calculations to be able to move across the field, jump over people. Then you have it add in all the real time statistical updates and being able to gauge your opponents across all the platforms. New UFC game.
They had Dana White and 2 UFC people.
Lightweight champion Vincent Henderson, light heavyweight champion John Jones, and then Bruce Buffer did the announcement, so that was cool.
Yeah, it brought a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of man, it's so exciting to be here.
But they didn't touch much on gameplay. They touched mostly on graphics. It's kind of like when Fight Night Round 4 came out. You're like, what are you doing? We can watch the face get punched better. Okay, but is the submission game anyway? So yeah, that's
and of course the stuff that gamers were looking forward to. The Dragon Age trailer was all
Inquisition.
CG.
Yeah,
it looked interesting because of some of the stuff that they had there. But
seriously, every single thing they did in Game of Thrones is going to be in that game.
Yeah, there was Xenomorph.
We saw it. Yeah, Xenomorph.
There was Mordor. There was. It's just crazy.
They showed some more about Titanfall.
Yeah,
that still looks good. Not as much as they showed.
So it looks interesting. The Xbox One exclusive coming from the guys that created Medal of Honor, Call of Duty. They left Infinity Ward, launched Respawn, and this is their first game.
So so it's probably going to be really good. Other than that, that's basically the EA conference. All the sports titles look awesome. If you're into them, yes, they're going to be better. You're going to be able to do more with them. Big coming back for NBA Live. Other than that, Star Wars Battlefront and Mirror's Edge 2. And some Plants vs. Zombies.
The Battlefront, I know a lot. There has been a huge cult following saying, bring Battlefront 3.
And all we saw was a snow speeder, an AT-AT foot, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is like what was already finished with Battlefront 3, or if this is just like, hey, let's just completely reimagine Battlefront, or who knows what they're going to be doing with it.
Although popular consensus around the shop is they need to also redo Rogue Squadron.
Yes, as we have heard. So,
yeah, that's about it. We're gonna do one for Ubisoft here pretty soon.
Yeah, they've got
guest starring Midnight Johnson.
the popular
Opinion. So yeah, that's it for now.
So we'll see you in about an hour.
Couple
I
hours.
guess, possibly. Yeah, Ubisoft and their thing coming up. So all your show, all your base, just one more level, double jump, powered by.
Yes,
all
powered
that
by
stuff.
Double Jump.